Hey everybody, my name's Dovik, and today I'm joined by Kranatoko,
AKA Charlie.
aka Charlie. Okay, of course. And this is the TK podcast. What are we calling this? Episode 1? Episode 0?
So episode 1, Flarga, I guess. Episode 1, Flarga.
Episode 1? Why not 0? Like, this is
Flarga-
like an introductory thing.
Yeah, episode 0, yeah.
Yeah, let's just do that.
Episode 0.
Sounds good.
Yeah, because we don't know if this is going to take off or anything like that.
Knowing us, probably not.
So, this has been delayed numerous times. This is like, we said we were going to do this back when Coffee came out.
Yeah, that was
I remember like the last episode of my Sith Warrior, I was all like, oh, me and Kevin are going to be doing a podcast. It's like, that was in October, man.
Oh, that was in October. I thought it was November. Now it's
Been nearly a year.
nearly a year. Well, we got like 4 months till it's been a year. It's been over half a year.
And of course, we were also going to do our impressions on the first 9 chapters of Coffee, but someone's microphone screwed up.
We can do that now if we want.
Hint, it was his.
We can do that now if we want.
Let's not screw. No.
You don't want to do it now?
No, I don't want to screw the microphone up.
Oh, well, I mean, no, I'm not talking about screwing the microphone up, though.
Oh, no. We won't do that. No,
okay.
No.
Yeah, that's a little too late.
Yeah, we already kind of discussed all that. Well, was it actually? No, it was for Force Awakens, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, it was.
No, I got that wrong.
It was about the same for everything. Force Awakens and that. So
you'll never ever hear that ever.
Ever. Like getting back together.
We were together in the first place.
For the podcast.
So now we did this like before Coffee because we were doing like our Coffee impressions, and there were a few people who were all like, "Oh, those two, they're so unprofessional."
So this is just gonna prove them right.
Yeah, exactly. Come on. We are not professional.
Like, come on now.
We don't have a script or anything like that. We have a few topics we want to go over, but that is really it.
It's all
we are
free
just
flying.
winging it.
Yeah.
We always that's the best way, just to wing it, and just if you don't like the way we are, just fuck off, you know?
Because they were amazing, just the way we are. I had to, sorry.
Okay, Bruno. Right, what do you want to talk about first?
I don't know, you have the list.
Well, you have not many topics to talk about, so that was great grammar there. So you go with what you want to talk about first.
Let's talk about Overwatch. What do you think about Overwatch?
I like it. I haven't played it in the past few days because I think we discussed this. I've discussed this with you over text. That I say text over Skype text. We don't live in the same country. We can't text each other without major charges. It's good. But it gets very repetitive. There's really not much to it. This is what pisses me off with the reviewers. They gave it perfect scores. It is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I understand what it's fun. It is really fun. But it's unbalanced as shit. There's really not that many gameplay modes. There's, I guess, the right amount of maps. There's a good amount of heroes. I'll give it that. But apart from that, that's it. I'm 10 levels in, and I'm just kind of bored now.
Okay, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on one point. The unbalanced as shit part? It's pretty balanced.
Not with the, I saw like a news article as well, with the, I forgot his name. The guy with the revolvers.
McCree?
I can't remember his name, but apparently he is like so overpowered.
The guy with the flashbang.
Next update. McCree. Let me Google him.
The cowboy.
McCree. Yes.
Yeah, that's McCree.
Okay. I forget the names.
Genji blocks him, essentially.
I don't really use McCree. When I play Overwatch, I usually use Reinhardt, if that's how you say his name, because it's got like a silent D.
Reinhardt.
I sometimes use the sniper woman. I forgot her name.
Widowmaker.
Yes. And Bastion. I love using Bastion. Although
the noob's guide to success.
Yeah, I guess so. It's like he is so powerful, but I say he, it's a robot. It is so powerful, but it gets killed rather easily.
Yeah.
So.
Kind of like a glass cannon kind of thing.
Yeah, yes. Who else do I really use? I need to get the Overwatch heroes up. I think there's another one. Overwatch heroes. Who do you sort of use while I look at mine?
Oh, mine.
Yeah,
I
generally.
go mainly like if there's no, because I don't like to do duplicates on the team unless the entire team is doing one character. So if I can, it's usually Tracer's like my number one. I call her Trey Bay because let's face it, Tracer's awesome. I think Tracer's awesome at least.
I think it's not the fact that she's awesome. I think most people just find her hot. So,
Well, I actually enjoy her gameplay.
but you also find her hot.
Yeah, well, for a video game
See,
character,
you said yeah, you're going with it. And I also use Soldier 76 sometimes.
oh, I hate Soldier 76.
It hates you too.
Good. But I use Tracer. Genji's my number two, which Genji almost counters everybody because he's got that one ability.
Oh, that guy,
The ninja.
ninja.
The
Who's the guy that goes the annoying? I can't remember this. Something. Kaioken! Is that Genji?
That's his brother Hanzo? Are you talking about the bow guy or the guy with
It might be Hanzo actually. Yeah.
Hanzo shoots the dragons? If that's what you're talking
Yes.
about. That's
with the
Hanzo.
Kaioken.
Yeah.
It's just like.
Well, they
oh.
both say something similar to that
I see.
because they're
So, yeah,
brothers, you know.
I haven't been playing since like I'm now. I think is it level 10 or level 11? I'm one of the two.
I'm a level 15.
Because of course you are.
Well, okay, here's the thing. Overwatch, in my opinion, has done something right in the fact that I love all the characters. I hate being against some of the characters sometimes because, I mean, sometimes they feel unbalanced, but that's why you're able to switch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that you have a character that can counter them.
Switch at any. You can sort of switch at any time. You just got to go into the hero area.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can switch, and you can switch to a character that counters the character that's going on. So it's like an endless switching game, kind of meta game in of itself. But
Also, what determines the play of the game? I get that it's like somebody that does great in the game, but it's like I feel like I said like 5 times there, but I do feel like I have done amazingly in a match, and then I see this shit ass player as the player of the game. I'm like, what? Why? I did better. What? But yeah.
from what I've noticed,
I had the better player of the game, and yet they're the player of the game.
from what I've noticed, it's very dependent on the difficulty of the character and if they were able to pull off a kill streak or not. Generally, 3 kills. Generally, I say that very loosely because I've seen people get 1 kill as play of the game sometimes, but like it's a ridiculous kill, like with Hanzo or something.
I saw a video the other day on the player of the game. I can't remember who they were playing, but it was like he was playing this male character, and then he killed like a whole bunch of people, and then for the rest of the player of the game, he was just staring at I think Tracer's ass, like the whole player of the game. You could probably find the video somewhere. It's like you perv.
That'll teach you to change the behind or looking over the shoulder pose. I almost called them BioWare. Blizzard.
Well, I was going to say something about Overwatch now, but I completely forgot. Oh yeah, Overwatch is that's another reason why I do enjoy Overwatch most of the time is that I'm actually good at it.
Yeah!
Yeah, right? I'm good at it compared to like Call of Duty. I will say Titanfall is like the other first-person shooter that I'm good at, but they're like the only two: Overwatch and Titanfall.
Yeah. I will say that I don't feel Overwatch is worth the $60 or even $40 price. I think 30 is like the sweet spot, like what it should be costing.
Yeah, and it's also like when you're leveling up, there's nothing to leveling up. All you get is a loot box, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a multiplayer-only game. There's really not much to expect in that regard. Like, I mean, with Titanfall, you didn't really get much. There was...
Well, it's like with Titanfall, it's the sort of game where you can get better guns and weapons. It's like you get nothing like this in Overwatch.
Well, okay, it's all aesthetic things, and
it's all cosmetic.
Yeah.
In Overwatch.
Yeah, same thing.
That's all it is.
It's
and I guess that's nice, you know, adds a bit of variety to people's characters.
I will say I hate how the skins are RNG based. I don't like the RNG.
RNG. What does that mean? I don't know.
Random generated.
Oh, okay. I don't know acronyms.
So like, it's kind of like the stupid engrams in Destiny, where you don't really know what you're getting in them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I hate that because like, Sometimes you don't even get a skin. Sometimes you don't even get a really cool pose or anything. Sometimes you just get maybe an icon or some voices or some something really stupid, something you don't really want.
Mm-hmm.
Because
obviously, if you get duplicate, you just get it gets sold for coins.
Yeah, which you can use to buy skins or whatever you want. Anyways,
Yeah, whatever you want, as long as you got enough coins. So that's kind of good.
I do like that aspect to it, but at the same time, it's like there's so much. There's so many things to unlock that it's almost very rare to get the same thing over again.
Yeah.
I have gotten a few of those, so I can't say it's too terribly rare, but in my level 15, like leveling to level 15 or whatever, I've only gotten like 2 or 3 things that I've recycled, which is weird. Very weird.
I bloody hate. I understand, but I bloody hate that they got the loot crates and microtransactions.
No, I hate that.
I understand why, but
I wish there were like certain actions in game, like instead of doing the loot box thing, which I mean, let's face it, it's Blizzard. They've learned how to really get loads of money from people on these sort of things. They know how to do it. They know how to do it. I'll give them credit for that.
For every achievement as well, you should, or trophy if you're playing on the PlayStation 4, you should get a loot box because those trophies are fucking hard to get.
Really?
Some of them are really hard. I got like 5, don't get me wrong, but the rest, fucking.
See, I don't even look at trophies. I just play the game, and then like if I get a trophy for something,
I literally think I've only got 5 out of. I'm tempted to just go on Overwatch now just to find out, but
I've got something like that. But it's like, for me, it's just a weird situation.
Actually, I'm gonna go on Overwatch now, and while you talk and just see it.
Because I mean,
see what ones I got.
I hate the concept of the loot boxes, or mostly the microtransaction part. Like, I'd be okay with it if there weren't microtransactions and there were, like, certain actions in the game that got you loot boxes. Like, let's say you get most upvoted after a match, you get a loot box for that. It gives people...
Oh, that's a piece of shit as well. We'll go into that in a minute.
Okay. It gives you incentive to do something really beneficial to the team, because maybe you'll get upvoted a lot and you'll get a loot box. Or you get the most kills in the match. No, screw that, actually, because then people will just go for kills. But, like objective-based things, like you get like gold tier in whatever you're going for, essentially, you know what I mean?
Whose decision was it to allow you to upvote the enemy team? I get that we're all going to be friends here, we're going to be friends in Overwatch, but there have been times I have literally carried the team. I'm not joking. Me, a shit player, has carried the team, and they just upvote the opposite team. What the fuck? That is not fair. I deserve some MVP.
Yeah, I've never gotten... Actually, I got it once when I was playing.
I've never got to Epic. I've got to 4 out of 6, however MVP votes that you can get maximum. But I've never reached Epic.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. It's kind of that, and play of the game is a very weird thing.
Achievements I've got. So, reach level 10. Obviously, you get the Forged Onward spray. Ooh. Decorated, earn 50 post-game medals, but you'll kind of unlock that anyway because you get so many medals anyway. Can't touch this. Prevent the attacking team from touching the payload for 1 minute in quick or competitive play. I swear, before I got this achievement, like on the match I did, I swear I did it another time on another match, and I never got it, which annoyed me, but hey, that unlocked. And then double cap. Capture both objectives on a capture map without dying in quick or competitive play.
Yeah.
So, yes, I didn't even die one match. I know, it's amazing. I think that's like the only... So 4, not 5, so... That's all I got.
No, trophies are kind of really hard to get in that game. Like,
I can see yours, can I? No.
I guess I've gotten, like, character-based trophies for doing really well as characters, or reaching... I think there's a trophy you get, because I play on PS4, just because it's a slower-paced game, and I suck at using keyboard and mouse.
Yeah.
So, but, like... I think I got a trophy for using Tracer a lot, and using Reaper a lot, and using Genji a lot. And then I got, I think, an achievement or something for hitting level 10.
I should have looked at the other achievements. I kept going back. I was Overwatch because I've already closed it. Just see what other achievements which try and aim for.
But it's like, I don't know. I just feel like a lot of the things that they put in there are just things you don't really want.
Of course.
I mean, some of them I'll use. I've pretty much unlocked as...
My phone dinged.
Congratulations.
Yep. Anyway, carry on.
I don't know. For me, it's like, it's just, I keep saying it's a weird thing.
Reach level 50. That is going to take me a while because it is very slow to level up.
It's going to take me a while because I just ran out of PS Plus, so I can't.
Oh no!
I can't play.
That's why you should have got it on PC.
That's yeah. No, that was my. I was yeah. No, I was like.
I need to update my PlayStation Plus. I know I've renewed my Xbox Live, but I need to update my PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, I need to update that whenever I get paid.
But yeah, level 50 is going to be a real grind because already I played however many matches and I'm only level 11.
Yeah.
Is it level 11 or level 10? I'm level 11, so.
There's one thing that is weird for me because I usually hate multiplayer-only games. I usually hate the concept of it, so something about Overwatch draws me in.
I wasn't going to buy it originally, but then it's like everybody was talking about it. I was just, I had to. I couldn't resist.
Well, I mean, I played the beta and I just had an addiction to it.
What is that? Blackjack. Earn 21 post-game cards in quick or competitive play. Post-game cards?
I have no idea.
Oh, I get it, yeah. It's the MVP stuff, because that's like what you've done. So, yeah, so there's a treatment for that. So I guess I'm pretty close to that, because I must have been on there about 15 times.
Yeah.
So, get a 20... Mostly because I'm defending with Reinhardt. It's Reinhardt, isn't it? Or
Reinhardt.
Yeah, however you say it. Get a 20-player kill streak. Oh, I probably could never do that. I've got to like 10, but that's it.
I've gotten a 15-player kill streak once.
I
think I was playing... Who was I playing as?
I don't know. What were you playing as?
I think I was playing as Tracer.
Escort duty. Push a payload 100 meters without leaving it in quick or competitive play. I swear I have done that. And I haven't got that achievement.
Does it mean solo, or does it mean just in general?
No, in general. You have to, without leaving it. So you have to literally be with the payload while it's moving for 100 meters. And I swear I've been like sat on the payload as it's moving. And I swear I got 100 meters and I never got that.
Gotta do it again.
Unless somehow it just stopped or, I don't know, glitched. So anyway, anyone to talk about Overwatch? I think we kind of just milked that shiz.
Yeah, we're just being redundant now.
Yeah,
I love the game. I think
it's enjoyable. It's a 7 out of 10 for me.
For me, it's about an 8.5 out of 10, and that's only because there's like based on the cinematics they've done. You know, the hero dragon.
Oh, they tried to build a story with this, and it's like, well,
yeah. No, based on that, like, there's a story there that's not in the game, and that's what really draws it back for me. Like, I'm not in the videos. Yeah, I'm not asking for like PvE, although it would be very interesting to have like PvE content, like a campaign. I want things explained in the game.
But I think at the moment it's just still early days, and they need to add a lot more.
Yeah, I mean they're still talking about adding competitive play, which will definitely make the game a lot more interesting, in my opinion.
Because like with Blizzard, they update their games for years. I mean, look at Warcraft, over 10 years now. Over 10 years.
Heroes of the Storm.
We're coming on to in a second.
Oh, yeah, because you're going to play Warcraft. Or you've been playing Warcraft. Anyways, go on. Talk about Warcraft, the movie, whatever. Go for it.
So, I saw the movies. Oh, we probably should have established as well.
Spoiler.
This is spoiler heavy.
Spoiler. From this point on screen, I'll put up a little spoiler warning, and then I'll take it off when he's done talking about the movie.
What Kevin will do, because I'll put it in the video, I'll put it in I'll say it right now because it will force him to do it. He'll put in the description parts of what we talk about, because he's going to listen through it and he's going to note down where we talk about the stuff. Aren't you, Kevin?
No.
Yes. I'll do it for you then. Once I've listened to it, I'll just listen to it, and then I'll go to the points of...
Well, what I was going to do was I would, like, because there's a screen thing. We'll talk about this after. Don't worry about it.
Okay, that's fine. So, yes, spoilers! I saw the Warcraft movie last night.
How was it?
And fuck the critics.
You loved it?
I wouldn't say I loved it, but I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it, to be honest with you.
What are the critics saying?
What's that?
What are the critics saying?
The critics, let's look at the critics, shall we? Let's go to Metacritic. That reliable site. 36 out of 100 on Metacritic. My God.
I don't really trust Metacritic because it's like the way they base their ratings is if reviewers give it above 60% or not, if that makes any sense. So
something's playing. Oh, to serve and protect. Whatever is this? What is this? An advert just started playing in my ear.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna find out what movie it is. It is for To Love and Respect. They're snuggling up to each other. Blue Bloods, Fridays on CBS.
Okay.
Cool, that's good to know.
Anyways, Warcraft.
Yeah, there's not a positive review yet. Although when it's updated, IGN's will be up there because they scored it a 7 out of 10. And that counts as a positive review on Metacritic, so that'll boost it up a little bit when that's updated.
Although 7 out of 10 for IGN just means it was average.
Yeah.
Which means on a normal scale it was like a 5.
Tasked with brokering a peace between event-sized thrills, gaming lore, and high fantasy, Jones embraces Warcraft's world with laudable commitment, but when it comes to charging it with life, sheer bulk gets the better of him.
Okay.
What's the lowest review? Lowest review is The Wrap. Imagine Battlefield Earth without the verve, and you get this sludgy, tedious fantasy adventure. A fun-starved dud that's not even unintentionally hilarious. Well, there were some comical moments. Not many, but there was a couple. There was a few moments. But it told its story. The CGI was fucking fantastic in some areas. There were some areas where it was a little bit off, I will admit to that, but apart from that, it was really, really good.
You see, because for me, that part was off-putting. The whole, I was expecting it all to be CG, and I was going to be okay with that, but the fact that they're doing live action mixed with CG, like heavy CG, it gives me Transformers vibes, and I'm just no.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand that. Ooh, Warcraft trailer's playing on Metacritic right now, that's cool. It's like, this movie has made me buy the prequel novel on Audible, so I'm going to maybe listen to that once we're done with the podcast, so I can continue with that.
Okay.
Favorite character of the movie, obviously Durotan, because Durotan was a fucking boss. Because he's not trying to destroy the orcs, and he doesn't want to hurt the humans either. Which I love, that sort of how you can be an orc, but you can be sort of on both sides.
Yeah.
And do you know, the trailer it actually implied that that you're going to hear him speak English to the humans, because of course orcs speak Orcish, they don't speak basic like the humans do.
Yeah.
And it's actually revealed that he is speaking English, but obviously it's in Orcish too. We're hearing it in English, but they're actually speaking Orcish.
Oh, okay.
It's like there's like a translating scene as well, and it's like that is so well done. It's like it transitions from him to speaking in Orcish, and then the camera pans forward, and he's suddenly speaking in English, but he's still being translated from the translator. Which,
I get you.
Is I forgot her name. I've actually forgotten her name. I need to get Warcraft Wiki up. Her name is Draka. No, not Draka. That's Durotan's wife. I've actually got her name. Where the hell is she?
I mean, regardless, yeah.
Oh, Garona. Yeah. Oh, I was right. Oh, because I went to see it with my friend. She believes she's half human and half orc. Okay. Because I did wonder a long time ago, why does she look more human than orc? Obviously, she's grey and she has the fangs.
Oh, it's that chick.
Yeah, but she believes she's half human, half orc.
Okay.
So somewhere on Draenor there must have been humans. I don't know.
Something like
or
that.
Or maybe I don't know. She made it to Draenor or something like that. Who knows? So yeah, what else can I really talk about it? It's there were some characters who were kind of shit, I will admit. I mean, like Medivh was just. I will admit. I think a reviewer said this a little while ago, that some of the characters do feel like they're just in cosplay. And some characters, they literally do look like they're just in cosplay. Obviously, every orc they have that orc vibe. But Medivh sort of just looked like he was.
See, that's why I don't really like fantasy oriented live action films because they just feel like they're just normal actors in cosplay. Except for Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is like the only one that I can hands down say doesn't feel like it's cosplay.
Because I think that's where it started, really. Obviously, there were things before it, but Lord of the Rings was where proper fantasy started.
Yeah.
That's where it fully began as this massive thing.
Yeah.
Lothar, yeah, he was okay, I guess. I need to burp. There's not really much to say. He shouldn't have been the lead. He shouldn't have been, to be honest.
Oh, so he was the lead.
He was, but he shouldn't have been. Because, I don't know. I mean, I guess he's the lead for the Alliance side, and of course the lead for the Horde side was Durotan. So, but Durotan was fucking incredible. I loved him. Shame about the ending, though. But it's following Warcraft lore. If you follow the Warcraft lore, well, it pretty much is following the Warcraft lore. So if you know what happens to Durotan, then in the lore, then it's gonna happen in the movie. So
okay,
there we go. Sort of the final thing we want to talk about as well is that I really hope they do make a proper trilogy, because I know their plan was to make a trilogy of this. Hopefully the box office will be enough to make a sequel, because I know where the story is going. It's going to start telling the story of Thrall, because of course the baby in Warcraft is implied to be Thrall, because it's Goa'uld, I believe Thrall was referred to in the movie, and Goa'uld in Warcraft is actually Thrall. So I think it's Goa'uld. Is it Goa'uld? I might be getting that wrong. Hold on.
See, I know nothing about Warcraft lore, so
yes, I got it right. So I'm starting to learn the lore now, so it's exciting stuff for me. So yeah, it's definitely going to start telling the story of Thrall for sure.
Okay.
Because there's like a scene, and it probably explains how he becomes a shaman or shaman, however you say it, where they're going through the dark portal on the Draenor side, and of course, what's her face? I've forgotten her name. Is it Braca? Yeah, Braca, who's like Durotan's wife, or I guess they're married. I don't know. Is there marriage in amongst orcs? I don't know.
Betrothal.
I guess so. I think it's Braca, definitely. No, it's Draka. I'm getting their names wrong. For God's sake.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Draka. Yes, getting her name right now. Where it's like in the beginning, they're going through the dark portal, and then all of a sudden she goes into labor because she's already pregnant. But she starts going into labor when they're going through the dark portal, and like you don't walk through the dark portal and suddenly emerge on the other end. You're kind of floating through this mystical space, whatever it is. And
that baby's going to be mystical as fuck.
Yeah, so I said to my friend, that's probably how he's getting some shaman powers through whatever's going on there while he's being born. So that's probably how he gets his abilities.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Obviously, again, I don't know the full Warcraft lore, but that's what I'm implying. It's good to be. I'll probably end up reading it and seeing that's probably how it happened.
Look, by seeing this movie alone, you know more Warcraft lore than I ever will.
I know, right? And I'm glad I'm actually learning Warcraft lore. I'm excited to learn more. So
I don't know what it was about World of Warcraft. It was probably just the hype behind it, because it's the same reason I don't watch Game of Thrones, and the same reason I haven't watched any really big TV shows.
I would talk about Game of Thrones, but you don't watch it, so.
I mean, I'm planning on catching up at some point, but like, it's just it's so loved. You know what I mean? Like, it's so highly esteemed, or you know what I mean? Like, I feel like my inner hipster, where I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna play it because it's the popular thing to do, and that's why I never played World of Warcraft, or that's why I don't watch Game of Thrones, because it's the popular show to watch. And
I was discussing with my friend yesterday on the ride home from the cinema, because I went to go and see Warcraft in IMAX 3D, and do you know, I've got the IMAX glasses in front of me now. I was surprised with IMAX. I have seen an IMAX film before, but I don't know if it was in 3D. I think actually IMAX is. I don't know.
So I saw Batman v Superman in IMAX. I would have said it was awesome, but my experience was just so terrible because I got front row.
Oh god! But with Warcraft, the interesting thing when I saw it in 3D IMAX is that compared to like your usual 3D film that's just not IMAX, you put on the glasses and it kind of tints the screen a little bit. Makes it a little bit dark. Makes the
Same thing with 3D, right?
Huh?
It's the same thing with 3D.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. With 3D, that's what I'm saying. 3D, it tints the screen, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I saw it in IMAX 3D, didn't do that. Didn't tint the screen whatsoever. It was still bright and colourful. It was fucking incredible. The sound, I didn't really notice much of the sound because apparently the sound is meant to be immersive as everything like that. The screen was curved like they say it is. So, I'd definitely go see an IMAX film again. Hopefully, maybe I'll get a better feeling next time, but I didn't really see much difference apart from that the screen didn't tint.
It's funny because the appeal for me in IMAX has always been, oh, hey, the chair reclines. Like, it's got a little, mechanic thing that reclines it. It's got a little, self-table thing.
We get that. We don't get reclining chairs.
What, really?
No, not in our IMAX.
Oh.
We just get chairs.
Yeah, in our IMAX, ours recline. It's, super fancy.
And it's strange. The ticket price for an IMAX at the cinema I went to is the same as just, a normal film.
Really? Ours is double.
Yeah. No, ours is just the same amount.
I don't think we get the curved thing either. I just know we get essentially better audio. I'm using air quotes here. Better audio and one hell of a chair. That's literally the difference between IMAX and just normal cinema.
Nah. But yeah, so Warcraft. Anything else I could talk about Warcraft? Critics do say that it's one for the fans, and it is. There are a few subtle references. There's a scene where they're going through, I think, is it Elwyn Forest throughout the night, and you just see this shot of a Murloc going, wah, 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 wah. And it's oh, that's just so cute. So yeah, there's a few things which makes it feel like Warcraft, but But yeah, I enjoyed it, and I'm definitely going to go see it again.
Yeah.
Maybe I can get a better appreciation, because I will admit there are times when you can't understand what the hell they're saying. I don't mean the orcs; I actually mean the humans. You can't understand what the hell they're saying. The orcs I can understand perfectly.
Subtitle those bitches.
I know. Even though the orcs, there was actually a subtitled moment as well, which I won't say because if you've already seen the movie, then you know. And of course, I'm actually playing World of Warcraft now. Because, of course, Warcraft, and I am incredibly bored already. Because me and my friend were discussing this on the way home, that the first 1 to 40 is amazing, and, you can never get bored of levels 1 to 40. After that, it really, 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 really drags, and it grinds, and you just... Going through Outland was a very tedious experience.
It's like Rise of the Hutt Cartel and Star Wars The Old Republic.
Well, yeah, back in the day, when it was just the Burning Crusade, it was fun because that was all it was, and you could go through that and just reach level 70. Then, of course, when you're playing Wrath of the Lich King, that was fun because it was a brand new experience. Cataclysm is just no, nobody liked Cataclysm.
Yeah.
I haven't done Mr. Pandaria and I haven't done Waters of Draenor, even though I have them, because I'm trying to level up a character to get to... Because I started from 1, and I'm now level 73, so I'm trying to get all the way through Northrend so I can do Cataclysm again, joy, and then do Mrs. Pandaria, which I hear is fun as hell, and then Waters of Draenor, which is also fun as hell.
I heard Warlords of Draenor was terrible.
Well, each to our own. And then, of course, Legion's coming out in August. But yeah, level 1 to 40 is great. After that... Outland and Northrend is really grinding on me. Really. It's because of course they scale the leveling up and it just... down, I should say. And it just takes forever to level up.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously, you got to do 60 quests to get to, I don't know, 1.5 levels. And that's almost the whole area you're in. And I don't want to do it. I probably could level up quicker if I did dungeons, but I don't really like...
Ain't nobody got time for that.
No, and I don't really like grouping up with people, so...
Welcome to my world in Star Wars The Old Republic. Speaking of Star Wars The Old SWTOR... SWTOR, yeah, exactly. We can start downloading the new chapter.
I'm going to start downloading now, although, I wonder if when I start downloading it, it will make your voice all...
Mm-hmm. It hasn't really done jack squat for your voice, and I've been downloading it for the past
Security key, 33958827, and I can reveal that because that's just a security key. That is not my password.
Yeah.
All servers will be unavailable from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. PDT. Ah. So.
Although they always end up letting the servers go like hours earlier.
Yeah, hopefully so then I can do my recording.
So
Because I'm early, so...
before we get into that chapter, what are your thoughts so far? Like, what do you think's going to happen in that chapter?
What, Mandalore's Revenge?
Yeah, chapter 14.
I don't really know. I get the feeling, obviously, Arkan, that's probably why Shae Vizsla wants revenge, because Arkan's done something to her clan to anger her. Obviously, that's got to be, like, the obvious point.
Yeah.
But, you know... I don't know. They don't really reveal too much.
I'm honestly not that excited for this chapter.
I'm not either. I was more excited for last month's.
I mean, Vet, that's why. Like, boom, right there, Vet. Vet is like my second favorite companion. Lot of love, lot of life.
I was glad that I got to meet up with Vet, and there were some moments where I was just like, "Oh my god, it's Vet!" And oh yeah, we're talking about this. But there were some parts where I just thought you could have talked a bit more about what happened, but you didn't.
Yeah.
It's just like, you talked a little bit, but not as much as I would have liked. So.
It's funny because I was creating a character. I had created a character who did the whole Vet romance, just specifically for that chapter.
Oh my god.
And I was like, well, they're going to return one day in Knights of the Fallen Empire, so might as well get every character's romance out of the way. So I've got a full server of characters. But anyways, so I made one character. And, like, as soon as the chapter actually came out, I lost all drive to continue. Now I already got this character to Shadow of Revan. Like, he's gone through Rise of the Hutt Cartel, which is probably why I lost all motivation, because Rise of the Hutt Cartel sucks now.
Well, the Republic side does. The Imperial side is not too bad.
I've been through the Imperial side so many times, though.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's just very repetitive, and it was just like, okay.
But that's where you can buy the level 60 boost for only 2,000 cartel coins!
Yeah, but guess what? You can't have the Vet romance. It's just the same situation as, oh, hey, what's going on?
Yeah, I guess.
See, I would have bought into that if they would have allowed you to choose who to romance and let you go through those entire companion conversations.
What they need to do, when you do, like, your level 60 boost... It shouldn't start you at Coffee. It should start you just before, and maybe if you want to, you can start the class mission. And then, obviously, if you do Coffee, if you don't do the class mission, it's when you accept the Coffee mission that the class mission just completes for you. Completes the rest of the class mission for you, whatever point you're on.
Okay. Oh,
that's what they should have done. So you can do the story if you want. You're already level 60. You can do the story if you want. But if you go straight into Coffee, you've lost the story. So that's your own fault.
Yeah, and like that's just
give you that choice.
Whatever their choice.
Yeah, and if you want to pay for it, you go ahead and pay for it. You know, you're giving money to bio at the end of the day.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not okay. Here's the thing. I'm doing the Bounty Hunter playthrough on my channel. Try to get my character. Excuse you. No, try to get my character, because it's a female bounty hunter, to romance Torian, which in the last video I posted, which was today, like 5 hours ago technically, found out Mako has a crush on Torian. So I told her that Torian wasn't interested.
You heartless bastard.
Because Alexris is a petty bitch, okay?
Heartless bastard.
No, it's not me, it's Alexris, okay?
Ruining Mako's love life.
You know what? That's why I have the male bounty hunter for Mako's love life, okay? Anyways, that point aside, not that excited for Torian's return. And I wish, like, okay, look, for the rest of this season, because I know they're planning on doing season 2 or whatever for Knights of the Fallen Empire or some bullshit. BioWare, could you just stop giving us companions back, please? And can we progress the story?
Well, it's like there's like half the companions that haven't come back yet.
No. Well, yes, but look, just stop bringing back companions for right now. Like, for the rest of this year, please just stop. I want actual story. I don't want, hey, the companion's back. Cool.
Well, they
Look
didn't
at the companion.
For Visions in the Dark. Visions in the Dark didn't bring back anybody, I don't think.
I know, but that's 1 out of, what, 4 now? Or almost? Yeah, 4. So it's like... That's a 25% ratio right there.
Well, I wonder what chapter 15 is going to be. Although, actually, Tell you what, I know for a fact the SWOTOR Twitch would have the chapter, because of course they'll do their live stream. Is it this Friday? I think. Twitch.tv/SWOTOR. When's their live stream?
Didn't they already do it?
Not for the next chapter because they haven't really. They do it.
Oh,
after,
no.
like,
They do it. They'll do it today at some point.
Will it be today? Let me take a look at the Twitch.
They usually do it whenever early access releases.
Yeah, that's what they did, and then they did it like for the past couple of months. But before that, they just did it after each chapter for the first 2 chapters, like when it was officially released. But then they sort of, I don't know. I'm glad they're coming to London. They're coming to London.
Can we talk about the pack contents?
We can do in a minute, but I just want to see when the stream is. The stream is. Oh, they haven't updated it.
Haha! Sometime today.
Well then. Thanks for that, BioWare. Yeah, pack contents.
Kylo Ren's lightsaber, totally inevitable.
Yep, and I am so buying it.
Wow, it's gonna have.
It's
literally gonna have the same, if not even worse, odds of getting it as the Arbiter's lightsaber.
Yeah, probably worse odds. I mean, I've got a lot of credits, so I probably could buy it if I don't get it from the cartel pack. It's like, how much money did I spend on the current lightsaber? Like 20 million or something like that, and now I'm just going to replace it with another one now. Although I could probably have like the Arbiter's and maybe Kylo Ren's one at the same time.
Although I think the dual saber looks stupid as all hell.
It does. That is just
if they did a double crossguard, that'd be fine. But like one what are you thinking?
It's like it's not even placed right. It's just
dumb.
It doesn't look the same. It doesn't look the same on each side. It's like you got a long end, and then like in the middle of where you place your hands, you got like the 2 little things that poke out, and then you just got like a slightly shorter sword on the other end. It's just
like I said, if they did that with both sides, it'd be fine. But it's not symmetrical. It looks really dumb.
It does, but hey, hopefully I get the.
Although I'm excited for Valen's gear. Because I've been saying we should get Valen's gear. Although I do hate the point that we're not going to be able to see the character's hair, so it's going to make your character look bald, so I'm probably going to hate that part, but...
Valen isn't bald.
Well, I know, but they're not going to do that for your character.
But if you've got long... I was going to say, if you've got long hair, why don't they just do it for that?
They're not going to do that for your character.
Of course they're not.
It's BioWare. Why would they?
BioWare, why?
BioWare, why would you do this to us?
I'm looking at my phone as well. I got the most amazing phone case as well. It's like
Isn't
when
it Revan?
McDonald's. Yes, it is. McDonald's was doing like this promotion where you get 50% off a phone case. So I just took a random but awesome image of Revan and put it on the phone case, and it's mine, and it's fucking amazing. I love it.
My phone case is so
sticky,
beautiful.
That's my only concern. The cover feels sticky, but that's probably because of the way it was printed.
Or something else. Anyways.
Ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
You're gonna make that joke.
No, my phone case is beautiful too.
No one cares.
It's non-existent. I don't have a phone case.
I see.
I have
I
have a 6S, which is really stupid. I've had one since...
Has it burned in your pocket yet?
No.
I say yet.
You say yet, but... I mean, is that a problem with the 6S? I've never had that problem.
I heard.
My phone's been pretty damn awesome, if I do say so myself.
Well, good for you.
Thank you, Charlie. I'm so glad to have your support.
So we're done about SWOTOR, or is there anything else to talk about?
No,
SWOTOR?
there was nothing else I wanted to talk about that.
No. Okay, then. Ratchet and Clank?
Ooh, Ratchet and Clank. Dude, I love that game.
I love the game. The game was amazing. I haven't seen the film, because apparently you play the game, you've seen the film.
If you play the game, you got a better version of the film. That's what people are saying. Yeah. I mean, it's an interactive version of the film. It makes sense. Ooh, I just unlocked a Slave Leia outfit on the Card Trader app.
Bravo!
Don't worry about
Why'd
that.
you got that? Why'd you got that?
Okay, look, I'm just opening card packs right now while doing things, and
You should do a video, although it's on a mobile device, so probably not.
I have a thing to do a mobile device, and I should talk about it because I had made a video, but I don't know if I'll just talk about it. I was contacted about doing a sponsored video for that app. That's
sure.
It's the only reason why I have it. And then they're like, how much do you want? And I gave them a fairly reasonable price. And then all of a sudden it was like, nothing, heard nothing
No
back.
response.
So it was
No
like,
response.
all right, well, like a
'cause-
trap. You got me into your app. Congratulations. And I just got free promotion. Like, oh. Shame. Shame on me.
Hold on. You say shame. People who watch Game of Thrones will understand this reference. Hold on. 1 second. Shame. Oh, hold on. Shame. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like I got like a bell app for the Game of Thrones bell from season 5, episode 10.
Oh my god, Charlie.
So I know it was too quiet the first time I did it. So
Oh my god.
I ruined the
Charlie.
joke. I ruined the joke.
Oh my god, Charlie.
But Ratchet and Clank, yeah, it was so fun, but obviously playing on the highest difficulty. It's not difficult to go through the enemies as such. There are a few times where I did die. It's the fucking boss battles.
Yeah.
Fuck. The first one was difficult in itself, which I eventually did it, but wasn't as bad as like the second and fourth boss. Second boss was difficult to begin with, but then I found an exploit because when you walk into the room, there's like, there's stations which you go to refill your ammo and all that.
Yeah.
There was like, as soon as you walk in the room, there was that. And when you're flying around on your jetpack, you can go down to that while you're still fighting the boss and re-heal yourself. So I exploited that and won the battle there with that. Third boss, which was Captain Quark, he was kind of easy to kill.
He was super easy to kill.
Yep. And then the fourth and final boss. My God. I didn't think I was going to do it. Really. That was fucking crazy. That was worse than all three bosses combined.
I beat him on my second try.
It took me about 20. I literally was doing it one night. I had to give up and go to bed, and then I thought, I'll try it. And I did it like first try when I woke up.
Yeah, no, you're all like, oh, dude, this boss is so hard. Like, watch out for this boss. And I finally got to it, and then, like, I died the first time, and I was like, oh, Charlie was right. And then I go in the second time and beat him, and I was like, oh. What the hell?
You clearly wasn't playing on the highest difficulty. You're just lying to me.
I'm pretty sure I have trophies to prove against it.
I wanted to 100% the game, but I don't know if I want to now.
Well, okay. I uninstalled the game. That's the point of no return. I beat the game. I was like, uninstall, point of no return. Because I had other things I had to download. Dark Souls 3.
Yeah.
Oh, that game.
Because I got Ratchet and Clank early because I bought it on the PlayStation Store in the United States.
Yeah,
which is still legal. It's not against any rules. Sony allows it.
Okay, you say early for the UK.
Yeah, because the UK they released it like 2 weeks later in the UK because reasons.
Yeah, it's kind of like the what is it? X-Men Apocalypse.
We could talk about that. Have you seen the film?
Yeah. Spoilers for the film.
This whole thing spoilers. I think if people,
I'll just put a warning in the beginning.
People were warned at Warcraft. I spoiled the shit out of that for them.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I actually enjoyed X-Men Apocalypse. I don't give a shit about the critics
I thought it was
or
all
the fans
right.
because there's a lot of fans that's all like, oh, it's just too convoluted and Apocalypse is just crap. I like Oscar Isaac.
I thought it was all right. I had a very hard time not seeing Ivan ooze when I saw Apocalypse.
Yeah, I can relate.
And every time he did something, I was like, "That's not what a Power Rangers villain would do." And I said that in the theater, like out loud. I audibly said that, and everybody laughed at me.
I was gonna buy that movie. I saw like the Power Rangers, the first Power Rangers movie, and I was like,
yeah,
I
know what you mean.
it? And then of course they got like the Power Rangers Turbo as well, which I actually enjoyed more than the first movie, but it didn't make as much money.
Yeah.
Although that kid is annoying, so
yeah. In terms of X-Men movies, I don't think it was the greatest. I don't think it was the worst. I mean, X3. No, actually, Wolverine. I think Wolverine Origins, the worst.
It's on par with First Class, I say.
On par, yeah. It's weird coming off of like Days of Future Past because that was phenomenal.
Mm.
And it's like it doesn't add up completely. Although it
the thing that's gonna confuse me a little bit, the Wolverine, like the third Wolverine film, I guess that's gonna be set in the new timeline then.
Yeah.
Because of course you can't. Well, then that kind of ruins the whole trilogy, doesn't it? Because you can't, if you just want to watch the Wolverine trilogy, like standalone, First Class, fair enough, you could do that. First Class, not First Class. X-Men Origins Wolverine, fair enough, you could do that. Not that you want to see that film anyway, because that's shit.
Yeah.
Then you can watch the Wolverine, and it will still make sense. It will still probably make sense. And then you'll go on to the third Wolverine film, and you'll be like, what the fuck? It's like, who, what? Everyone's alive? Huh? Who, what? So, I don't know.
I mean, that happened in Days of Future Past anyways. It reset everything.
Yeah.
It literally reset
so,
everything.
So, the whole story is... What is it? What's the timeline? It's X-Men Origins Wolverine, like part of it. Then it's X-Men First Class. Then it's the rest of Wolverine. No, then it's X-Men Days of Future Past.
Origins Wolverine doesn't count on that canon anymore.
No, I'm trying to do. If you were to go for like the original timeline and then reset it.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it'd be X-Men Wolverine, X-Men Origins Wolverine, part of it. Then it'd be X-Men First Class. Then you kind of ignore Days of Future Past because those events didn't happen. They weren't changed, so you kind of ignore that. You just do X-Men Origins Wolverine. Then you go to
X-Men 1, X-Men 2,
1,
X-Men
2, 3. Then the Wolverine. Then X-Men Days of Future Past.
And then Apocalypse.
Yeah. What a fucked up series.
I think it's weird they're trying to reboot the entire franchise with a Wolverine cameo when Hugh Jackman's only wanting to do one more Wolverine movie.
That's a lie, and he knows it.
Look, I feel bad.
Just
I feel bad for the guy. He's getting old, man.
You don't stop being a character until you die, unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, look at Mark Hamill. He's either the Joker or Luke Skywalker. Choose your pick.
Oh, I really hope I'm going to meet him at Star Wars Celebration because he's going to be there, and I know for a fact if they do like a sign thing, I'm going to sign myself up for that waiting queue, and I'm going to try my best to see if I can get him to record something for my channel.
Don't fangirl.
What?
Don't fangirl. Don't fangirl.
I'm a fan guy.
Don't fangirl over him.
Also a fun guy.
Okay, Mushroom Man.
I know. I was going to look at Apocalypse.
Knee slapper.
I'm trying to look at X-Men Apocalypse to see how much it's made at the moment, but I guess I'm going to have to do it on my phone because Chrome is screwing up for me.
It's not my favorite. I'll say that, though. Days of Future Past, not my favorite.
I don't really have a favorite, to be honest.
Out of all of them, because I'm not a big X-Men guy. I just never really liked X-Men. I would have to say Days of Future Past is my favorite because that's phenomenal.
Oh, that's good. It's made its budget back, so...
Okay, well...
okay. Although that's not counting the advertisers, because when you see the budget on Wikipedia, that never counts the advertisements. So...
Look, it could be worse. It could be fantastic.
Yeah, it's only just released in the United States, so they're probably going to make their money back plus more. So we're looking at probably another film now, so that's good.
I'll be honest, it didn't do well in my area. I saw it opening night, and it...
Did I see it opening night? I think I might have seen it like
half,
night after.
Maybe half of the chairs were filled. Maybe.
Oh, going back to Warcraft, I was really surprised how filled it was yesterday.
Oh yeah.
It's the UK, which I guess has like a big Warcraft following. In fairness, but not. I wouldn't think it was going to be big enough for the movie.
Yeah.
I think I honestly thought people were going to be scared off by the reviews, but I don't know what it is. Something about Warcraft that hasn't scared off people for some reason. So yeah, about half the cinema was actually full yesterday.
No, that's cool.
And it was the day after the release day, and it was even a weekday as well. A bloody weekday. It's like you'd expect that on a weekend, sure, but not on a weekday.
Yeah.
So it really surprised me how full it was. Half full.
Yeah.
So, I was going to say something else, but I completely forgot now. Happens a lot.
Welcome to my world.
Oh, yeah. It's like, I remember Wrath of the Lich King, when that came out. And it's like, I was going through town because I was trying to get my own copy because I didn't order it online at the time. Because it must have been, 15 when it came out? When did Wrath of the Lich King come out? Wrath of the Lich King came out Load up. Bloody hell, Chrome's fucking up for me. I'm swearing a lot. I'm swearing way more than you.
Yeah. Well, okay, look, it's 5:25 a.m. here.
This is the thing which I swear in because I don't really swear that much. 2008. How old was I in 2008? That was 7 years ago.
Oh, God.
November 2000.
I was
November
13.
November 13, 2008. So I take 7 years off my age.
13
I
years old.
was 16. I was 16.
I was 13 years old.
No, I wasn't 16. I would have been 16 in my. Yeah, I was 15. So I was 15. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's weird.
Yeah, I
I
was
just recently
15.
turned 20.
well done.
I'm no longer a teenager.
Was I 15? I swear I couldn't. That makes no sense in my mind. I don't know why. November 13, 2008. We're in 2016, so I'm 23 now.
No, it seems legit.
Yeah, I was 15. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't make sense in my head. I have no idea why. So yeah, but I remember going around town and being all like, I need to get a copy. And I went to like Argos and the Games Exchange. Couldn't really find it. Then I went up to Blockbuster and it was all like, remember when Blockbuster was around? And I think I managed to get a
We
copy.
actually still have one around here.
Ours died a few years ago, unfortunately. The whole thing in the UK has died. And I remember bumping into a few people being all like, "Oh, I'm trying to get a copy too." It's like, wow, in my town. Phew. So yeah, that was my very long, convoluted story. Which just to say that there was actual people hunting for it at the same time as me in my town, which you wouldn't think there were gamers in my town, which there apparently are.
Seems legit.
I know, right? So
Yeah. Oh, jeez. I think we've run out of things to talk about.
no, we haven't. You were going to talk about Dark Souls.
Oh, I was. That's right. Dude, Dark Souls 3. I love that game so much.
Eh.
I don't know. I love the
got it.
franchise.
I haven't got it, but I don't find the whole idea of ooh, I'm dying, it's my fault appealing.
It's a challenge. It's
I know.
it's
It's a clunky challenge.
look, it's not clunky, I'll tell you that.
Yes, it is.
You want to know what's clunky? The
just
Witness. The Witness is clunky.
I like The Witness.
And it was a challenge, a clunky challenge. You have no excuse.
I mean, sure, don't get me wrong. There were a lot of the puzzles I had to look up because I'm dumb. But
Welcome.
Yeah.
You have no excuse. You have no
but
excuse.
I completed that. Did you complete it?
I haven't even played it.
So how do you even know it's good?
I'm not saying that it's not good. I never said it wasn't good.
So how do you know it's a clunky mess?
Because I've seen videos.
You've seen videos, but have you played it yourself?
Yes.
Oh. I was hoping you were going to say no then.
Yeah, my friends have it.
Fine then.
No excuse. You can't. Well, you might have the excuses. You don't have the clunky challenge excuse on Dark Souls.
Dick? What?
You what? What about Dick?
You just said dick.
I did not. I said Dark
You just
Souls.
said-
I said Dark Souls.
You said you don't
I
have the
have-
challenge on Dark Souls.
I did not.
You will listen to it.
Did I say Dick challenge? Really?
You did. You will listen to it. Back.
No.
Pretty sure you just said dick
No.
challenge. Anyway.
No. There's no. 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 No.
Don't
No.
you go
No.
editing it out now?
No. I don't believe it.
Yeah.
I
Anyway,
don't even have
we'll move
penis.
on.
I have penis on the mind now, thanks to you, but
Oh, well.
not that way. Don't know. No.
Wow.
No.
Oh. This is why I had it in my hand. I rewatched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the reboot. Still pretty nifty, I guess. It's fun, but kind of still
Oh,
shit.
you mean the one with Megan Fox?
Yes. Because I'm going to go see the sequel next week. I was meant to go see
It's
it
coming out
today
next
with my
week.
friend.
Are you
but-
serious? Or what? Is that already
Yeah,
in the UK? Probably not the US.
in the UK. It's out now.
Why do you guys get the American films before we do?
Excuse me.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it was made in America.
Excuse me. But who's getting Finding Dory a month and a half before us?
Who got X-Men Days of Future Past about a month before us?
Yeah, but that doesn't count.
No, that counts. That's
It doesn't count.
it's a movie.
It doesn't count.
It's a film.
Wait, did we?
It was a couple weeks before.
Was it? I need to look this up. Why is Chrome screwing up on me?
I think it was.
I need to look this up. I have to use my phone again because Chrome doesn't like me. Did
Did I say Days of Future Past? I meant to say Apocalypse.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah, fair enough. Apocalypse, yeah.
Yeah. Days of Future Past, I have no idea. But Apocalypse, absolutely.
And yeah, I'll admit, we got Star Wars The Force Awakens a day.
A day, Charlie.
A day.
That was a day that I
was
didn't
enough
have
for it to be
it
spoiled
in
for
my
everybody.
vision and heads and ears and experienced it in my body.
Remember, it still got spoiled for me.
It didn't get spoiled for me.
3 hours before I saw it.
Didn't
it got
get spoiled for me.
because it was already out in Australia. So, and obviously this person must have been from Australia. So, fuck you, whoever spoiled it for me.
Or had looked up the spoilers and then spoiled it.
Maybe.
Oh no, it's a new conundrum.
Why do you do that? Who does that? It's just...
Thomas, the person I was live streaming Dark Souls 3 with.
I have a friend who does it as well. It's like, why?
Yeah, he does it. He's like, I like to know what happens. And I was like...
So watch the movie!
Yeah, it never made any sense. Okay, he does the same thing with TV shows. He'll watch, the first episode, and then he'll watch the very last episode to know how it ends before he gets there. And I'm like, what the hell, dude? That is ruining the experience. And he doesn't get the point... he doesn't get our point of it's an experience. He just likes to know the things going on in it.
Oh, and Days of Future Past, we got it a day before you as well.
Okay. Before...
But that's because we have
But-
Patrick Stewart and James McAvoy. So,
They're
the reason why.
Jennifer Lawrence,
But
American.
But
She's a real American girl.
Charles Xavier.
But Mystique butt.
Yeah, she's overused.
Oh, way overused, dude.
Yeah.
The Hunger Games, I was like, look.
I do like seeing that she is a good person in this timeline because it's like
She's at least looked up to. She's not necessarily a good person. She's the same.
I know, but no, well, she's not like she was in X-Men 1, 2, and 3 where she was just like, oh,
That's
I'm
like
bad
years
because
of
people
like
hate me. But it's like in this,
withering
she knows
away.
people dislike her, but she's just going with it.
Look, young Jennifer Lawrence, totally different.
Well,
Look, I will say though.
Oh! Yeah, say what you want to say first.
Say what you need to say. Jennifer Lawrence, when she first appeared, not when she first appeared, she's been an actor for a long ass time, actress for a long ass time. Hunger Games, I was like, dude, totally celeb crush. So overused now.
Yeah.
like-
So is Idris Elba.
Who?
Idris Elba.
Who?
Luther.
Luther. Who?
You don't know who Idris Elba is?
No.
The guy who sort of has a very loud British accent.
Like you?
I'll say I want to say it, but I don't want to sound racist.
Go for it. Go.
The black guy in like every movie ever now.
Morgan Freeman?
No.
Sam Jackson?
Look up Idris Elba now.
How do you spell it?
IDRIS ELBA.
I've barely ever seen this guy in there and everything.
Right. Okay. I'll prove that he's in everything. He was in
Pacific Rim, Prometheus, Thor. Oh, he's the Thor guy, the eye guy in Thor.
Heimdall. That's how you say
Yeah.
his name. Yeah. So he's in Thor, Prometheus, Thor again, Pacific Rim, Avengers: Age of Ultron, Zootopia, Bastille Day, The Jungle Book, Finding Dory, Star Trek Beyond, The Dark Tower.
Look, a few of these that you're listing haven't even been out yet.
No, but that's what I'm saying. They're putting him in everything now, and it's fucking annoying
It's
me.
like Sam Jackson.
You know, be an actor. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like with that as well. Be an actor, but don't bloody sign up to every piece of shit ever.
Morgan Freeman.
Oh yeah, Finding Dory. Yeah, I'll have that. Yep, I'll have that as well. My work schedule is going to be fucking crazy, but I'm going to go with it anyway.
Freeman.
Yeah. So what I was going to say as well. Days of Future Past, right? So the end of that.
Oh, we're still on X-Men.
What? Yeah. With that, at the end of it, you had Wolverine being pulled out of the river by Stryker, who is actually being played by Mystique.
Yes.
Mystique is actually a Stryker, which you can see. So what happened after that?
Stuff.
Apocalypse doesn't explain that, apart from Wolverine is now captured and he's in this big cage, this big crate. What happened after that?
Stuff, obviously.
Because obviously Stryker in the film is not Mystique because we see Mystique. So Stryker is Stryker in the film.
Yeah.
So is anyone gonna explain? Or are they just gonna leave it at that?
We're just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah.
He must have gotten captured at some other point. Like,
fuck me, right? You know, why
he
bother
must have
explaining
gotten
anything?
captured at some other point.
Am I the only one that remembers that?
Must have gotten captured at some other point.
No, but at least
Must
explain
have.
it. Like, why was Mystique
Must
trying
have.
to beat Stryker?
So that she could lead people to grab Wolverine and save a mutant that eventually gets captured anyways.
Maybe, but they need to say that.
Maybe it's
that's the case.
Maybelline.
God damn it. What's next?
We're out of topics.
Uncharted 4?
Okay, well, I've only gotten to chapter 8 so far. What?
What's chapter 8?
It's like right after them trying to buy the thing, or trying to steal the thing, the cross.
What?
Yeah, when they try to steal the cross from Rafe at the auction.
Oh, yeah.
It's like right after that. I haven't even started that chapter yet.
Okay. So you've just re-met Rafe then.
Yeah.
What did you think of... I don't know.
Sam?
Yeah, you could say that.
I don't know.
What do you... Obviously, I know what's going to happen, and I'm not going to spoil this because I know you're still playing it. Obviously, you know, everything else fucks me spoiling all that stuff, which is already spoiled. But Uncharted, you know, I draw a line with Uncharted.
That's
Come on,
because it's amazing, apparently. From what I've played so far, I love the game, dude.
draw a line. It's better than 1 and 3, not better than 2.
haven't
From my
played
personal experience. Graphically, yes, it's the best, but no.
I haven't played two.
Yeah. So, what do you think? What?
Okay, I feel like Sam's definitely shoehorned as a little gimmick at first. I'm sure by the end of it, you'll feel like he's an actual part of the story. They've certainly given decent explanations as to why he was there and wasn't there, but it feels all too convenient, in my opinion.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
Okay.
This is coming from a person who played Uncharted 3 before anything else.
I'm excited about your opinions of him in the future. To be honest, and I don't want to spoil it, but I do.
Chapter 3-ish.
Is it chapter? I thought chapter 3 was Elena and Drake in the house.
Yes. I adore the fact that Naughty Dog brought back Crash Bandicoot. I squealed.
Yeah, they come on, please announce Crash Bandicoot at E3.
They can't.
In a minute, please.
They can't because Uncharted.
I know, but I'm
because
hoping
Activision owns Crash.
I know, but I'm hoping there's like a deal which they might have secretly done to buy it back. And
It makes sense that they could show the first Crash Bandicoot because they
I
still
know.
own the rights to that game specifically.
I know,
But
why play with our feelings? Why?
it was more
Why?
of a look how far we've come kind of thing.
Why?
Because it was just kind of a look how far we've come thing.
Did you get the trophy to shoot the targets in the cellar?
Yes.
Yay!
That was adorable. He's got the little toy gun. He's like, woo! Bop, bop, bop.
Oh no, they're coming!
Yeah. You actually have
like-
to do that though, don't you?
Actually, it's like he's got the gun and he's just all.
Yeah, it's like
So cute.
it's adorable. I love it.
You got to think.
It's-
Well, he's doing that. He's doing a very cute thing when in reality he's murdered hundreds of people.
It spoke to my inner man-child. I will forever be that guy with like, I'll be like some 45-year-old guy, and I will still have a Nerf gun somewhere, and I will still shoot my kids with my Nerf gun.
Wow, you're gonna kill your kids.
Yeah, with a Nerf gun. I'm shooting foam at their foreheads.
Ooh, Star Wars: The Old Republic is nearly updated for me. Obviously, the servers aren't up just yet, but
It's updated for me. And
take off on your new speeder. Hop aboard your Eternal Empire Patrol speeder. Woo! Again, another speeder, which isn't actually HK related this time.
Thank God. I'm so tired of the HK related crap. I'm so tired of it.
Of course, have you seen the rewards for next month?
No.
A poster.
What the fuck, BioWare?
A poster.
You're fucking with me now. I'm not even paying for next month's subscription. Fuck it. Nope.
So,
Nope.
I mean, that's what's been data mined anyway. But we shouldn't really talk about data mining. But whatever.
Whatever. Actually, I think this is a good point to wrap it up because we're just about to talk about E3 stuff, which we probably should avoid.
Oh, well, I was going to talk about VR.
Oh, go for it.
VR is amazing. I haven't played it in like a few days though because I don't know. It's exciting to use, but again, there's really not much to it at the moment. There's really not many products. It's like I'm waiting for a sale right now before I can buy all of this VR stuff, which I want to buy. I've got a whole bunch of stuff on my wish list, but it's just so expensive at the moment. It's like I've seen people play Job Simulator about 1,000 times, but I still want to own it, but I don't want to pay full price for it because I didn't buy mine from Vive themselves, so I had to sort of like buy all my games because I didn't get the bundle with it.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
So there's that. What have I got on my wish list anyway? Let's take a look. Wish list, load up, please. There's Lightblade VR, which is like having like a lightsaber as well, but that's just I know for a fact that's just going to be like blocking stuff, which.
Oh, if you hear crunching, by the way, I'm eating Cheerios.
Cool. YouTuber's Life, which isn't VR, but I want that. But I'm going to wait for like the full release of that because I've seen like some people play it and it just seems a bit at the moment. Windlands, which is like where you're like Spider-Man basically.
Yeah, I saw that. I want to play that.
You're like swinging from place to place.
I want to play that so
Like
bad.
Pair Team 4, which reminds me of Cube. I don't know if anyone's ever played QUBE, Cube. It reminds me of that, where you just got like, it's like a puzzle game, but in VR. Job Simulator, of course. Storm VR, that's coming out on the 10th of June. They delayed that a little bit, but I'm looking forward to that. It's like where you're just walking through like a snowstorm, and there's like a story to it as well. Adrift, when that comes out on the Vive, because it's only an Oculus thing, it's half price at the moment, so maybe I should buy it in case it does come out on the Vive. I know it is coming out on the Vive eventually, but it's like $7.49 at the moment, so...
Well, you're only like buying the Oculus version then, right? I'm sure they
Yeah,
have different versions.
Obviously, I wouldn't be able to play it unless I use, like, Revive or something.
Well,
but
like,
then
no, this is my
that.
point being, like, if you buy it right now, when it's only Oculus only, what if they make it to where you're only buying the Oculus version, where you have to buy different versions for, like, Vive or Oculus? That's what I'm saying.
No, they don't do that. The Solus project.
But they might.
The Solus project looks absolutely incredible, but it's a bit expensive at the moment. It's $14.99.
Look, VR
it's
gaming
a-
is so expensive. Like,
And it's early access as well. They've just updated it, so that's good. So there's that. What else is there? Collateral Damage, Fantastic Contraption. That is a shit ton of money. That's $29.99 just to build like a contraption and try and get it through a puzzle area. That is a shit ton of money. But that's like the only VR game out of the 3 VR games you get for owning the HTC Vive by buying it from Vive with achievements. So I like achievements.
Yeah.
And Vanishing Realms as well, which is kind of like an RPG kind of game.
what about that zombie one?
Zombie one?
There's one about a zombie zombie infest. It's think zombies like Black Ops zombies, and then
I think I know what you mean, but I can't remember what it's actually called. What have I actually got on VR? Time Machine VR. I've completed it, I say in closed brackets, because you do like a story. Because basically, what Time Machine VR, it's telling the story of the world. There's like this virus or whatever it is, this illness that's consuming the world, and you need to go back in time and find out where the virus started to create a cure.
Yeah.
And you're sort of, I know I'm very interested to spoil it, but there's really not much to the story anyway. And then you come back at like the end of the mission, and you've kind of cured it, but it's only like 63% effective or something. And to get like 100% effective, you need to grind the crap out of this game. You need to go back in time, and you need to scan literally every minuscule thing. And it's just, no, I don't want to do it. They say 10 hours of gameplay, but it's really like 2 hours of gameplay, 8 hours of grinding, because it's after those 2 hours you've got the gameplay, and that's really it. You're just doing the same thing, and even so, the controls are kind of clunky. It's like you've got to use one hand to sort of maneuver yourself around, and even so, you can't really do it exactly correctly, and it's just So get Time Machine VR, but when it's cheaper, I definitely say.
Get VR, but when it's cheaper in general.
Yeah. Project Cars, I've tried that a little bit in VR. That's pretty crazy, but I haven't played too much of it. Portal Stories VR, oh my god, it makes me want to have Portal in VR. Actual Portal in VR, because that is... Oh, that is great. That is really great. Obviously, there's like no actual portals in Portal Stories VR, because it's just like a community thing, like a fan mod thing.
Yeah.
But oh my god, that is amazing. The Gallery Episode 1 Call of the Starseed, that's a 2-hour story game. You don't really know what the hell's going on in it, but it's still really good, but it's really expensive for what it is at the moment. But I'll definitely buy like the other episodes, but hopefully they're going to be a lot cheaper, because it's, what, £22.99 for 2 hours.
Wait, it's timed?
What do you mean it's timed?
Oh, okay, never mind. I totally read into that differently.
No, as in, like, I played 2.6 hours of this game. Like, 0.6 of those hours was just me setting up and playing the same thing again, because the checkpoint system wasn't working properly. But yeah, it's like £22.99 for 2 hours of gameplay. So that's what?
That's too much.
Currency? What's that in your currency? About $40?
Yeah, somewhere in that.
2 hours of gameplay? That is a rip-off.
It's way too expensive.
They do say like the rest of the episodes are going to be cheaper, but how cheaper? I get the feeling they're going to say like £15. That's still a lot of money.
Yeah, that's expensive.
I'd understand if that $22.99 is paying for like every other episode. Maybe they're doing like 5 episodes of this game, but no. At the moment, definitely wait until it's at least half price, maybe more.
Yeah.
But it's still a fun game. There's like a moment at the end. There's like a puzzle at the end, which took a little while for me to complete, because I was trying to find, like, there's like a part in at the end. You got like this gun, and you're trying to bring all these little power things. I can't remember what they actually are, to your gun, and you need to sort of grab the power things and plonk it into like a machine to get like the right number. Which makes absolutely no sense. It's like you got 4 things to unlock. Oh, Star Wars is done. You got 4 things you need to unlock, and they need to be all the correct number. And each little thing which you put into the machine has like 5 watts or 10 watts, and you need to put them in the right order to obviously get the amount of wattage up correct to unlock the lock. Which that made no sense. Let's move on. Yeah, literally made no sense. Audio Shield is fucking amazing.
Yeah, I saw your video. You'd love that.
Yeah, I made a video for VR, and oh my god, Audio Shield is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And that's kind of it. I have done Universe Sandbox 2 in VR. It mostly works, but not exactly. You know, it could be better. They could do a lot more to make it clearer what the controls are for VR, but they don't. And I have tried like Euro Truck Simulator 2 in VR. It is sort of like their VR bits are still in beta, so they're kind of a bit jittery.
Okay.
I've done a little bit of Elite Dangerous as well in VR, but I didn't do too much, and that's kind of crazy. But yeah, enough of VR. So that's that. How long have we been recording? We've been recording for 1 hour and 19 minutes.
Yeah.
So E3.
E3.
Like the final thing. Well, we might. I said to Kevin that we might do like a full E3 thing because E3 is less than 2 weeks away now.
Really? It's that close?
Yep, the first conference is June 12th,
Oh my gosh.
a week on Sunday.
Look, I'm gonna go quick with my what I want to see in E3. I want to see Dishonored 2.
Okay.
And more Final Fantasy 15. That's it.
Wow. You disappoint me.
Why? Is there something else that's supposed to be coming out that's super amazing?
There's a lot of stuff.
Like what?
Let me just look up E3 2016 a second. Right, so these are lists of confirmed games at the moment. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, fair enough. Talk about that. Persona 5, let's not talk about that. Dishonored 2, let's not talk about that, but Kevin will.
No, I said my piece on that.
Yeah, Formula 1 2016, Deep Silver's next game, Battlefield 1, Mass Effect Andromeda. Oh, they'll probably do like proper.
Andromeda's not coming out this year, though.
No, but they'll probably. They've taken too long now. They're gonna do some sort of gameplay. They're gonna show some gameplay now.
Yeah.
They've got to do something. Titanfall 2 as well. Look forward to that. Vampire, which is that's the game by people who made Life is Strange, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yes, they made Life is Strange. Attack on Titan game.
No.
All the Attack on Titan games which have been hyped up to shit have all been disappointing. WRC 6, I guess that's like a driving game or something. I don't know. Neo, whatever that is, being developed by Team Ninja. Oh, they made Enslaved. I liked Enslaved: Odyssey to the West. I don't know why people disliked it. It's a shame that they didn't make a sequel to it because the sales were bad. Untitled Omega Force project. What's Omega Force?
Power Rangers. I don't know.
Go Power Rangers!
Morphin Power Rangers!
Forza Motorsport game. Another Forza game. I swear they reveal one like every year.
Yep. New cars, man. Gonna make them look prettier.
Halo Wars 2.
No.
Sea of Thieves. What's that?
Something about thieves.
It's made by Rare. Oh, okay, that game. The Legend of Zelda on Wii U.
Let's not talk
They'll
about
probably
that.
reveal I say they'll reveal the NX in Nintendo's little like video thing, but
No,
they're
not going to.
They're dedicating that to Zelda, so
Yeah.
maybe. Ukulele
Oh, yeah, I know. I know what that is.
by Team 17. Oh, they're the people who made Alien Breed, aren't they?
It's supposed to be like a Banjo-Kazooie thing.
Ah, yes. Okay. Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh, yeah, that's a thing. Oh, I'm excited for that, too.
Yep. Black the Fall, whatever that is.
Never
Deus
heard of
Ex
that.
Mankind Divided. I'm looking forward to that.
Never played a Deus Ex game, so...
I want to replay Deus Ex 1 because I say 1, like Human Revolution, I should say. There's Deus Ex 1 and 2. But I want to replay Human Revolution because that is...
Never played one, so I can't really form an opinion.
Final Fantasy 14 Heaven's Sword. Or Sword.
Wait, they're doing more to that?
They are.
No. Well, maybe I should reinstall...
Actually, no, that was the first expansion pack, so they must... They're just...
They must be adding more to it, so...
Yeah, I guess so. Final Fantasy 15.
Yay!
Final Fantasy Brave Exvius.
Nope, don't care.
Hitman, the current game that's out, so they'll probably show more of that.
Nope.
I Am Setsuna. That's like a Japanese role-playing game.
Mm-hmm.
Just Cause 3 Land Mech Assault.
Nope, don't care about Just Cause.
Milestone. Star Ocean.
Nah.
Integrity and Faithlessness. The Turing Test. Battleborn. Nah. Civilization Revolution 2 Plus. Mafia 3.
Nah.
For Honor.
For Honor, I've seen all I need to see on that.
Something tells you For Honor is just going to be all like Rise was. Rise
No,
looked-
because it's multiplayer.
Yeah, but Rise looked good and it just wasn't. But I get the feeling For Honor will just feel like
okay,
Rise
that's
just
what
for multiplayer.
Maybe.
Tom Clancy Ghost Recon Windlands.
Nah, I don't really care about Tom Clancy games.
And obviously they got an untitled IP game for Ubisoft, which no doubt Ubisoft will be all like, this is the next Watch Dogs, this is the next Division, even though both of them were pretty meh in the end.
Yeah.
So what is it with Ubisoft and they're just hyping crap up that But that's all the stuff that's announced to be coming to E3.
Okay.
So, there's stuff which we don't know of yet. So, I mean, what would you like to see? Maybe like a long-lost game that hasn't come out in a long time that you'd maybe like to see come back?
Spyro!
Well, yeah, there's Spyro, but Activision won't do that because
No.
apparently Spyro is part of Skylanders now. So.
Because they're delusional and they think Spyro needs to be part of Skylanders when he really doesn't.
No, I know. Obviously, everybody wants Crash, but, that probably won't happen. But again...
Activision's got, quite the monopoly on all our old favorites.
Don't they? Yeah. Oh, I would like to see Dino Crisis come back.
Never even heard of it.
Dino Crisis, I played that as a kid. I didn't complete it all because I was just a kid and I was terrified to shit. But I did watch somebody play through it all the way, so I sort of know the ins and outs of the first Dino Crisis now. So I'd like because there's been talks of a reboot for that for ages, and I want to just finally admit that they're doing a reboot because that would be amazing. There needs to be like a good dinosaur game, not whatever Ark Evolved, whatever that is. Not that. No, nobody wants that. I want a proper dinosaur horror game. It needs to happen again.
Jurassic World, the video game.
Oh no. They'll probably actually reveal The Walking Dead Season 3 there.
Ugh.
I know for a fact they'll probably do that. And that's all I can really think of at the top of my head. There's probably more, but that's all I can really think of at the top
I
of my
had
head.
something, and then I started reading something, and then it disappeared from my brain, so I'm out of luck in terms of what I'm looking for, what I would like to see a resurgence of.
I'm just sort of
Oh, no, I'm looking forward to the Batman Arkham remasters.
You think they'll show that?
They're not going to show that, but I'm just looking forward to those in general.
Oh yeah, there's also that Superman game, which is probably rumored as well to come from. That probably will go to next year anyway.
Watch them make like Superman 64, but with pretty graphics.
Probably.
Oh, it'd be so funny.
There's a thought. I'm looking at my PlayStation 4 games at the moment. Hopefully, they'll reveal the next Alien game,
Meh.
the one set after Isolation.
Meh.
Hopefully, because that's been how many years now? 2-3 years?
Meh.
I think.
Meh.
Actually, no, it's 2 years. Obviously, PlayStation's only been out for nearly 3, hasn't it? Alien Isolation. Was it 2014 it came out? Yes, October 2014. So they might announce that, obviously, but it won't come out until 2017.
Yeah.
So.
See, I don't care for like the original sci-fi fantasy sci-fi franchise. I just don't like Alien.
You disappoint everybody.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I don't know. I was just
Is there anything else? I'm just sort of looking at my games and I can't really see anything that jumps out at me. I'd like to see Remedy's new game. People who make Quantum Break.
I'd like to see something about a new Elder Scrolls.
Bethesda's stream. Obviously, they got their own conference, which, like last year, they showed 3 games. All their games, apart from Dishonored, are out now.
Yeah.
So, in their stream, they're probably going to show Dishonored too. What else?
I want to see like an Elder Scrolls 6.
They'll probably do that. They'll probably show because Skyrim came out when?
Like 2010.
2011.
Okay.
So it's been 5 years now. It's plenty of time to make a new Elder Scrolls, I think.
Yeah, but they've been working on Fallout 4 and stuff. So I would that's what I would like to see. I'd love to see new Elder Scrolls because I'm not a big Fallout person. I don't like that time era. I prefer medieval stuff. So like Elder Scrolls, it would be a nice change of pace, but I don't expect to see anything there about it.
Because they made Oblivion for release in 2006. Then of course Skyrim came out in 2011. So that's 5 years.
Yeah.
So we're now 5 years later from Skyrim releasing. So the next game is imminent.
Yeah.
The next main game that's not bloody Elder Scrolls Online.
Oh, that's funny actually. Yesterday, because for whatever reason they tend to send me review copy codes. for their new expansion stuff. So it's like I don't ever have to worry about getting the new expansion because they send it to me, even though I've never gotten that far in the playthrough.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it's funny. Jerk.
And they'll probably got like a new franchise to reveal as well.
Yeah,
they can't just, they need like another RPG that's not Fallout or
Elder Scrolls.
They need like a third one just to push them in the right direction. Maybe one set in the future, perhaps.
Fallout's in the future.
No, I mean like not alternate timeline future where it's like still.
I wouldn't play it. I'll tell you that straight
like
up right now.
Future.
I will not play that.
We never know. So there's that.
Yeah.
You
think it's a good wrapping point?
Yeah, I think we're done.
All right, cool. Well, thank you guys so much for listening to the TK podcast. This is episode 0. If you enjoyed it, let us know down in the comment section below. Anything to say before we go, Charlie?
I hope you enjoyed it. Would you like to see more people? Preferably.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I enjoy this stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't know how often we'll do these. If we do, because there's only so much you do.
Whatever we feel like it, really.
We might just do it whenever we might just do it whenever we feel like it, or
But we can strive for bi-weekly, but there's no way a weekly thing's happening.
Exactly. So I mean, like I said, we might do like a proper E3 one before E3, but we don't know. We'll see.
Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.